Hey everyone, so today I have a tutorial on this really cute little dog charm for Christmas or any holiday that you celebrate. So let's begin with the materials you'll be needing. First you need some brown clay, red clay, green clay, white clay, black clay, an X-Acto knife, and a dotting tool. And if you want to make it into a charm, an eye pin. Before I begin, I'll show you some nice behind-the-scene footage. This is what was happening behind the whole entire film, and yeah, sometimes it's not that easy to film videos when you have a cat because that happens. But you know, love her. So anyway, to begin with the tutorial, you want to start by shaping the body, and what you're going to do is just roll it into a cone shape at first. And you're just going to push it down a little bit and form it into that right shape. It's supposed to stick out a little bit at the front and kind of go down in a slope on the back. And as you can see, that's what I'm doing right now, just pointing it out at the front a little bit to make it stick out to put the head on. Next, I'm going to roll out these two little pieces of clay and make them into some really long cones, and these will be for the feet. Now I'm just going to attach them on, just like that. I'm going to do this on both sides. What I want to do is blend these into the body so it looks like that. And just repeat it on the other side. Now you're going to take another piece of clay, and this time it's going to be for the head. So you want to go ahead and attach that on, like so. So what I'm doing here is just squishing the face on kind of to make sure it stays. So what I have here is I've rolled out these two little cones of clay, and I'm just going to stick these on the front of the face to make the dog's mouth. I'm just going to line them up next to each other and make them right in the center on the bottom. Just like that, approximate placement. And here I'm just taking another little circle and placing it underneath that. And here, as you can see, I've added front paws. Now I'm going to take a tiny little piece of black clay and add it for the nose. Now I am adding little nostrils to the dog's nose using this X-Acto knife. And then I'll be using the same blade to add the little toes on the feet, you could call them. Just make little indents. I've rolled out a snake of green clay, and I'm just going to put this around the dog's neck to make a little collar. Just wrap it around, and in the back, once you have it at the right measurement, you're just going to snip it off, and you want to smooth it out afterward to make sure it blends in nicely. Now I'm making the ears. So I'm taking these two pieces of clay, and of course, as the typical, I'm rolling them out into cones, and this time I will be flattening them and trying to elongate them as much as possible to make them nice long floppy ears. So I'm just going to attach them on both sides of the dog's head, as you can see was what I'm doing right here. I'm just trying to put them on how I like them to make sure they fit. The next step after the ears will be to add the little eyes on. So I just have these two white circles on the face. And I'm also going to take these two little black dots and add them on. And to make it cuter, I made the eyes a slightly different shape. Next, I'm going to take this red piece of clay and I'm forming it into a cone once again and just flattening the bottom out. So I'm done with that. I rolled out a snake of white clay that I will take and wrap around the cone, and this will be for the Santa hat later on. So the next step is texturing. So I'm going to take the X-Acto knife and I'm just going to make it little swirling motions to texture the wool of the hat and make it look fluffy. And here's what it should look like after that. Next, I kind of shaped it into a point on the end coming off the side, and I added a little piece of white clay to the end to make a little dangly puff. So I'm just going to take that and put it on top of the dog's head and squish it on there so it stays. Now here, as you can see, I've added texture to the dog's mouth on the ends. And this is just a little cone-shaped tail with a flattened bottom. I'm going to push that on just like that. And now with another piece of green clay, I'm going to try to form it into a little cube by squishing it in 6 different ways to kind of form it that way. And after that, I added strings of red clay to make little ribbons, and I put a little bow on top. And then I just added the little present into the dog's, I guess, paws. And that's all for this tutorial. I hope you like it, guys, and if you make this, please show me. If you want to tag it to me on Instagram, tag me at OlgaKawaiiCrafter. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Happy holidays, everyone. Bye!